searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
Oh.
Gotta catch them.
Alright. So now, first things first, Yarden. Alright? Now, I finally figured out what the problem was. And what the problem was, is I had a feature of the game turned on that upscales enemies that are weaker than you. And for some reason, this feature was taking an enemy that is not weaker than me, that being the, it was taking an enemy that is not weaker than me, that being the, this Spectre, and it was taking her and it was upscaling her, making her much more powerful than I am. Which is really not cool, because I did not need her upscaled at all. Do not need her upscaled at all. She's powerful enough. Okay, ogres and hybrids. I'm making all the oils. Alright, now let's go to inventory and go to oils, and we're going to put the Spectre oil on my sword. So it was taking an enemy that is not too weak for me to face and upscaling her and making her much too powerful for me at this particular level. Way too powerful. So I was getting, that's why I was getting my ass kicked. I was getting my ass kicked because I was facing an enemy that was essentially like I'm like level what, 10 or 11. I was facing effectively like a level 20 enemy. And I was getting slaughtered. So the reason why I have the enemy upscaling on is because what it does is it takes enemies that are significantly lower level than you, that you've out-leveled in the playthrough. It takes enemies that you've out-leveled in the playthrough, and it makes them more of a challenge, so it makes the game less easy. And that's what I was doing. Come on, baby. Let's fight it. Alright, come on.
Cannot kill. You know this.
Alright.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Alright, go ahead and blow up. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and get in this boat here.
Damn, you're ugly.
And take the helm. And go ahead. Sail out. Sail out. Why won't it move? Okay. Alright, okay, fast travel. I don't need to fast travel. Alright, let's get out of here. Make it to Grams. Alright. Alright. Okay. Leave helm.
This be the Witchman.
Alright.
More interesting things.
Okay. Well, that's not really what I wanted to do. This is what I want to do. Alright, let's go talk to Graham.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
Pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden, a powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Alright, let's do this.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Let's go to the tower.
Alright, let's go on up.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me it weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
Alright. We're moving on up.
Fine here. It's too quiet.
Chop chop, speed up. Let's get this over with.
Do I need my sword out? I don't think
I
so.
remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost walked off the ledge there. Alright. Gotta climb to the top of this tower. Alright. Avoid the rat. Don't want to kill the rats inadvertently. Here we go.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
At last.
lifted, and Graham and Annabella reunited.
Alright. So I've made level 8 now. Alright, there is, what else is there? Okay, there's a door. Is this the door I came up from? Yes. Nah, I think I wanted to... Okay, the Mage Alexander. Let's take and let's look at it. I never did like rats, not because of their obscene tales, but rather on account of their lively, disturbing intelligence. They are always listening when a man believes he is talking only to himself, and what's worse, they seem to understand. A few days ago, I caught myself talking to one of them, a particularly large black male with a torn-off ear. At first, I was overcome by panic. Was this a first manifestation of illness? Of course, that was impossible, for I'd fortified my immunity with powerful spells. Upon further consideration, I concluded that it was an altogether natural reflex, one even the most learned among us find hard to restrain. We mages like to be listened to. I placed the black rat in a separate cage. The time will come for it to play a part in this test. Meanwhile, it can keep me company and observe. I've noticed it looks with great concentration at the cages of its infected brethren, particularly those in the last stages of illness. Fascinating. Speaking of company, I have none besides the black rat, and cannot hope for better. Viscerad avoids the laboratory and has expressed his desire for his daughter to steer clear of me as well. At first I thought he feared a moral scandal, which would be risible in extreme, okay, but he explained the true reason in due course. It seemed Annabelle has always possessed a fragile psychic constitution. Observing the ill might throw her into foul humors. The peasants taking part in the study have stopped speaking to me. I don't know what they believe this little act of defiance will serve. It does me no harm. They made for lousy conversation partners. There remains, of course, the women. As for her, I try to limit my contact. My black rat has died. Today I found him curled up in his cage. I suspect he had become infected on accident, but during the autopsy I did not uncover any signs of illness. He was also perfectly well fed. Strange. From a medical point of view, his death remains unexplained, something which I must admit irritates the scholar in me. But as mentioned previously, I'm not particularly fond of rats. Okay. Alright, so, and that's the body of her. Okay. Let's take it to the roof here. Oh, here we go. Now, all right, what do we got here? All right, okay, oh, this is what I was looking for.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
All right, I needed Geralt to see that. Now. And make my way back down the tower. And I need to go, I gotta go find Kira. When I find Kira, perhaps we'll find out what was really going on here, because I'm sure she wanted more than just to have me lift a curse. There's more going on than just that. Now, Geralt, doesn't know what's going on. I know what's going on. I've played this game a bunch of times, so I actually know what's going on here. Geralt does not, however, so. Alright. Too bad we can't run in here. I mean, come on. I'll make my way out of here. Okay, what the hell was that? Oh, what's this?
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
Okay, I didn't suss him out earlier. Where's the exit? Not here. The arrow is taking me that way. No, that's the wrong way. Where's the door? They're holding their wall. It's this way. Now, where the hell is the boat? Where'd I leave the boat? Did I leave the boat over here still? Or is the boat gone? Now the boat's there. Now let me get in the boat. Take helm. And we'll back up. Get back away from the land. And we'll go ahead and turn. And we're going back to Kira, alright? So that's this way. And as promised, we're fast traveling as little as possible. Right now, I don't mean to fast travel, I mean to go the old-fashioned way. I will take a quick poke at the map. So Kira is, we're gonna land the boat. And once we land the boat, we're gonna call our horse and we'll ride there. Although to be honest with you, the boat is actually probably faster than riding, so we're gonna do that. The boat is significantly faster than riding there, so we'll do that. Riding there is a little bit more fun for me, but take the boat as far as it'll go. Alright. Let's get a skirt this here. We don't want to crash the boat into the ground. Yeah, we were actually pretty far away, yeah. Now it looks like we're gonna... Let's go ahead and beach this thing. Okay. Make it ashore. Oh, drowner. Alright. Alright, they don't want to attack. Alright. Alright. If he doesn't approach, I'll just get on the horse. And I'll make it to Kira's on foot. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's get on the bridge. She kind of didn't play that correctly, but whatever. We're here. We've made it to Kira's. Alright. Took in a whole lot. Let's go talk to Kira.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
Okay.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
All right. Now, I gotta remember that Kira can buy things for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't sell her some stuff, just to get my cash up. Okay, can I talk to you, Kira?
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Alright, it's kind of awkward. She's got that book glued to her hand, and with that book glued to her hand, every time she waves her hand, that book waves around. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell this ruby ring. Yeah, I don't think I need gold, but we'll figure that out later. Silver I definitely need, but I'm gonna sell this. I'll sell all 4. Food and drink she won't buy. Potions she doesn't need. Yeah, she doesn't buy any of that stuff, so I'm good. Okay.
See you, Kira.
Alright, let's go back out this way, yeah? And we'll hop on Roach and find the Peller's Hut. Okay, let's take a look at the quests. So Family Matters, find the Peller's Hut is level 6. I'm level 8, by the way. Ladies of Wood is level 6, but we're looking at Witcher contracts. I have no level 6 Witcher contracts. Treasure hunts, I have no level 6 treasure hunts. Secondary quests, Favor for a Friend is level 6. Okay, Favor for a Friend is level 6, so we're gonna go ahead and hit Favor for a Friend. I may do the races at some point. It's not, it's here for me to get into it, so, and Fist of Fury is now level 11. Let's do Favor for a Friend. And that is going to be where I end this particular episode. I will thank you now for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Peace.